After the chaos of traveling over 3,000 miles in March, April in Michigan was supposed to be my budget recovery month. I'm living on a strict $24,000 annual budget that is the bridge that will carry me to when I can start collecting Social Security while also leaving me some safety net. But between Moochdocking at a friend's house and a major life shift I did not see coming, that bridge was put to the ultimate test. Today, I'm breaking down every single penny I spent in April 26 and whether staying parked for a month actually saved money or take my chances of staying on track towards hitting that $24,000 target. Let's dive into the numbers. Changing my residency was not the only thing that pushed the limits this month. We also have to talk about the cost of food and groceries. This category came in at $768.83. This is the highest this category has been all year. I was really surprised to find that staying put in April ended up being more expensive for food than when I was traveling over 3,000 miles during the month of March. Nomad life is not lived in a vacuum. Being back in Michigan meant dinners out with family and social time with friends, and I chose to prioritize those connections over a strict budget limit. I'm already working in May to bring this back in line, but for April, staying on track towards hitting my $24,000 annual goal remains the primary metric that I'm using to measure success. This month, the transportation category was a bit of a roller coaster, hitting $938.12. To be clear, only about $30 of that was actually spent on charging the truck. While I was Moochdocking in Michigan, I had access to electrical hookups that kept my charging costs at almost nothing. The real cost was the legal side of changing my residency. I had to register my Rivian and my camper and pay for tabs through August of 2027. To keep this number from being even higher, I used a credit of around $450 from my canceled Nevada insurance to offset the costs. That $938.12 is the net effect after that credit. I also made a strategic choice on my new insurance policy. I bypassed the 6-month premium that I normally pay in full because the discount up front was only $10. Because of the way the credits and the new policy lined up, I actually didn't even have to make an insurance payment in the month of April. But moving forward, I'll be carrying roughly $250 a month for the next 5 months of this premium. It's a huge spike for April, but it's only a one-time hit to get the residency issue settled. Connectivity remained flat once again at $165, and it will stay that way until July when my annual Mint Mobile payment is due for my cell phone service. Or if any of you watching would like a free month of Starlink by using the referral code in the description, which would also give me a free month. It's truly a win-win for everyone. Next up is health and wellness, which came in at $86.49 for April. This is also the lowest that I've spent in this category all year, and it was strictly for my new medical insurance premium in Michigan. It's good to see this number coming down, especially after the higher costs I saw in March. While those other categories were climbing, I was working behind the scenes to trim the fat in other areas, specifically targeting subscriptions, which came in at $54.96. I've been pretty aggressive about cutting recurring costs to keep this budget on track. This month, I finally pulled the trigger and canceled the Fox One app that I was using to watch sports. And I've been taking a close look and auditing every other digital service that I pay for. By staying on top of these and canceling anything that didn't provide ongoing value, I was able to get subscriptions down to its lowest cost of the year. Now for camping, which came in at $70. And I want to be transparent about this. I was Moochdocking at a friend's house for 6 weeks, so I wanted to give him a gift to thank him for letting me stay and use his address for residency purposes. I'm classifying this as a camping expense because I feel it's an honest way to track what it actually cost me to stay there for a month. The last category is miscellaneous expense. For April, this hit $294.51. This is another area where the environment dictates the budget. Coming back to the colder temperatures in Michigan meant that my propane consumption skyrocketed. Out west, I was going through about a tank once a month, but here I've been burning through at least 1 tank every single week just to keep the camper comfortable. It's a reminder that where you choose to park really does have a direct impact on your bottom line. Now, let's take a look at the scoreboard for my $24,000 challenge. My total spend for April was $2,377.91. That brings my year-to-date total to $7,907.55. Moving forward, I'm going to push to keep myself at $2,000 a month, even with the summer of adventures planned. I know the road can be unpredictable, but the goal remains the same. It's all about execution and staying disciplined so I can keep the adventure moving forward. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe. And remember, as always, to roam free, explore more, and keep spreading those good vibes, everyone. Peace.